Elaborating something, it's like telling a story, but unfolding it slowly and elaborating it. It's also Arpanaa. It's like you're conveying something. You're telling a story. So basically, like every expression, like every art form, and like every music, this is a storytelling without solid words, because here in Alap, in these syllables that are set, generations and generations of work and vichar, which is like thought and introspection, and has gone into building these syllables by the masters. So I think what we are hearing today, what I am fortunate to express and work through and make a form out of these syllables. I think these syllables today that we are exploring are the most finest and the most most intricate forms that you can see. And the attempt is to magnify the rag. The rag is the set of notes. But it's not just a set of notes, it's more like you're trying to create a form, you're trying to sculpt the space, you're trying to invoke an entity of a sort, because Buddha Dhanashri is like a person, I would say. And rag is like a person, and you're meeting it, in this movement, and elaborating it, and telling a story about it, exchanging your own personal relationship with that rag, how you've grown with that rag and that form and that being through the medium of these syllables, which are, we call it grammar, so it's a language, which are like these ingredients that you have to magnify you magnify into the pores of rag. You kind of take a microscope and look into the rag. So I've tried to do that. And that's what you do in Alap, basically. So this was Alap. It was an evening rag, Purya Dhanashri, Sampurna rag, all the notes are there. And then in the Vilamit Alap, the time and space is what you have, as your medium. You can feel free to explore. You can sort of navigate the time. The time is in your hand. You can stretch the time, you can bend the time, you can mold it, break it through the syllables and the space that is given to explore that time. But then once you move into the Jod part, which is the second part, which was the middle tempo Alap, which is also called Jod. Jod means to join something together. So it's like a Jod Alap, trying to join the tempo within the Alap. And when the Jod comes in, it's the tempo that takes the lead, and then you kind of lay the foundation of the tempo, and then over that you build the rag. So it's like kind of layers of rhythmic, structures, verses of rhythm, and then on that you're laying your rag. So that happens in Jod in the Madhyalaya Alap. And then the last one is the fast crescendo, where you are kind of let go, basically. Then the rag takes over, and it's a fast tempo, and different combinations of tempos, and cutting the phrases, and just enjoying the syllables. You kind of let go and let the rag sort of, come into its fullest. That's the attempt. for the rag to really kind of bloom at the end. And then usually we have the percussion joining at the end of it. So that's the process in a nutshell. And I'll just throw it to everyone, whoever wants to explore and ask and answer. If I can ask you also something, we can do that.